one of the biggest mistakes, I'm going to have to do a little clip here, and it's just off the cuff, so know that this is off the cuff. This is not nothing that I planned or anything. So when I started my business, I knew nothing, okay? Now, including marketing, you know, and I used to always brag on the business and all, as the business has grown some, you know, over the years. I used to always brag, well, hell, I don't even have to market. You guys have heard me say that. I don't even have to market, man. You know, well, that's not served me well. It's probably the biggest mistake that I made in the business since I've been in business. Big mistake that is big. And what's happened is, after you do this for so long, you're living on the word of mouth. So you're not getting any experience marketing, what to market, how to market, different platforms to market on, and how to pimp the market, right? You know, and because, you know, now that I got a good guy out here after all this time, we need more work. So now I need to market. I haven't had to really market before because I didn't really want to take on any more work because I had a bunch of idiots out here. You know, as long as I made enough for them to get their dope and shit, that's all that really mattered. So I didn't really market. Of course, I'm making good money. It ain't like I'm you know, but to go to the next level where I need more work. Plain and simple. And what's happened in the 17 years I've been in business, I haven't marketed any, so I'm not used to marketing. We could even say I don't know how to market in today's time, because that is something that is always changing. When I started my business, marketing was totally different than it is now. It's probably easier now. But, you know, I don't know all my ways in and out of Facebook and all that. I know how to put an ad out, you know, and then, but that's really hurt me, and a lot of that hurt the business, has stunted the business, because, well, I refuse to create a website because that is a form of marketing. And when I started the business, you know, well, people had websites, but it wasn't nothing like it is now, you know. But that's hurt me. That's really hurt me over time. Because I don't really know how to market now. You don't do it for so long, next thing you know, time goes by, 10 years go by, 15 years go by, and you ain't marketed your business in 15 years, but you're steady making a good living, a damn good living. And you're stacking money and you're saving and you're running a business, you know, as if you're, you know, marketing. But you don't really know what kind of work you can do or how much work you can do when you don't have regular good labor out here. See, having Toby out here, I'm seeing that we need more work. So now I'm at a, you know, I don't know what to do at the end of the day. I you know, and I'm not going to miss a meal no matter, you know, what happens, because we're making enough money, but we ain't going to get no bigger. We don't get more customers. We're not going to be able to hire a third person if we don't get more customers. It's going to be hard to stay busy in the winter if we don't get more customers. It's going to be hard to level up if we don't get more customers. Everything is contingent on the customers. The good thing about it is I have a lot of experience in this business, and you can't, though it could be better if I'd have been marketing the whole time. Could be better, but we can't go back and change none of that. We can't go back and recreate time. So I have to deal with it, right? So I'm looking at the silver lining. The silver lining is I have all the bases here for a good, lucrative business. And it's good and lucrative now, but more lucrative. I got all the equipment I need. I got trucks, trailers, mowers, customers, enough to, you know. So, the only thing I'm missing is my marketing skills. Maybe a website, but I don't know if I'm ready for all that, man. I don't know if I want to be dealing with an onslaught of customers that I can't control, that I can't, you know, like the way it is now. I can kind of pick and choose. You throw a website up and people emailing you and stuff, you can still pick and choose, but everything's a lot more public that way. You know, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, man. You know, you want exposure. Well, sometimes getting exposure might not be all that good, especially if you ain't that guy. But that's probably, you know, my lack of marketing experience. I guess, you know, I mean, I'm a good marketer in person when I'm, you know, on the job and I'm talking to the customer and we're, you know, hands-on and we're pointing and showing and all that. I'm pretty good at that because I guess, you know, this is what people have told me. I guess I come across as a kind of an honest guy, you know, and people tend to trust me, you know. I don't know. I never given nobody a reason not to, but you don't do what I've been doing out here for all this time and not learn. But I never put much emphasis on marketing, and it's hurting now, put it that way. And I'm paying the price for that now. But then again, if you go back to, you know, after 3 or 4 years, if I started marketing then, I mean, I might be out of business by now, because I might have done burnt all the bridges around here that I can. See, I haven't burned any bridges. Any bridges that I've burned have been me burning them on purpose, you know, because I don't ever do anything on the properties that's knuckleheady type stuff, and we do a thorough job. So, I mean, it's just, you know, but putting that one little ad out, of course, the weather's got to be friendly. You know, with all the rain that we had, everything's growing now. I mean, it wouldn't have made no sense to try to market, you know, when the drought was in. But it's feast or famine, man, you know, and that's the way it is out here. When you run into a little drought like we did, it gets a little bit spooky. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Y'all felt it. You might not have missed the meal, but if it had kept going, some people probably would. Because you can go from making $800 or $900 a day to making nothing. And that's why you got to be smart with your money when you are making that good money. And that's what I'm really good at. But I'm going to do a little bit of marketing here the last quarter of the summer, and we're going to see if we can pick up a few more customers for this year, and then going into next year we'll be a little better off. We just need more customers, that's all. Everything else is taken care of. I got a building, I got everything. Skid steer, all $30,000 worth of attachments. I mean, I got the equipment. So now it's just about, if I can just keep doing what I'm doing, I'll be all right. But I want more than that, right? I want to keep doing what I'm doing as far as you know, working and building up the equipment. But I don't have to buy any new equipment right now, unless, you know, something happens. And for me to run my Kubota, that don't cost me hardly nothing. The mowers I got one mower with 1,000 hours, one mower with 300 hours, and then 2 mowers with more than 2,000 hours. I don't need anything for the lawn care. I don't have to buy any equipment. That's great, because I can make the same money that you would make if you had to go buy a brand new lawnmower, and I don't. I can make that money, and I don't have to buy a brand new lawnmower. But that's been one of the biggest mistakes that I've made, is the marketing and no website. You know, I was scared. I didn't know. But I'm much more confident now than what I was when I started. Because when I started this business, I was beat down mentally. You know, I had lost my job of many years at an office. I had, you know, had made my path, right? And then the path got blocked by the economy and everything. There was no plan. The plan was to make my mortgage every month. That was the plan. And do the next best logical thing in steps. But at the end of the day, it's all good. I know the videos have not been on point, but we'll try to do better. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Deuces!